We're ready to get things going here in Oakland. Happy to have you with us this evening alongside Ricky Lopez-Espin. I'm Joe Malfa. A big 6-point swing between two Western Conference rivals. Sion Emmers. Interesting to see how he integrates. Just signed on June 4th, so a little over a month ago. Emmers making just his second start tonight. Almost now he wins it back. And given right back by the Roots carelessly.
Really good repress here from Mavaevu. Phoenix Rising settling into this game a little bit more with their ball circulation, and notice how aggressive all 10 outfield players are in their positioning. Two center backs right around that halfway point.
Maury Donor calling for it up the right flank, gets it, plenty of room in front of him. Maury Donor with option to the box. Donor tried to square it back for Gomez. Phoenix wins it. Tarek Formella pushing it ahead. Sacco looking through. Margarita stays on side. Coming in alone. Jerome Margarita cuts inside. Margarita off the post.
Opportunity here for Phoenix Rising. Notice as Margarita just peels off and he holds his run a little bit, allowing him to stay on side. And now really cleverly uses the momentum in favor to wrong foot Hackshaw and just gets denied by that far post. As Biarahunga gets caught in the run.
Gagi did his best to clear it away.
Just comes off the heels of you mentioning that this game is going to be wide open.
Just 2 goals this season to go with 4 assists in his first professional season in the United States, coming over from France and Switzerland. Sacco just wide.
Really difficult distance to beat Kendall McIntosh from that distance. He sees it the whole way. Had to get enough movement to get it up and over the wall, but also have it bending away from the goalkeeper. Flecker does have that quality and trust from Palma Ducal.
This game has been so back and forth. I haven't had a chance yet to give you the injury report brought to you by UCSF Health. These two teams both in a pretty good spell of health. The only reported injury, Jurgen Damm, lower body for Oakland. Clean bill of health on the other side for Phoenix. Here is Bravo. Right now starting at that left wing back position that he seems to have won in the eyes of Benny Fehlhaber. Advantage played by Joe Dickerson here. Armanakis feeding wide to Donor. Good touch into the box, Maury Donor. Worked back for Armanakis, touch into space. 6-point swing, a massive one between these two sides. This is the first true test, true measuring stick, as Benny Fehlhaber called it, since he took charge of the Roots a little over a month ago now. Comes in, first couple of games are just there to stabilize against El Paso and Colorado Springs. Then it was an interesting quirk where he had a couple of Eastern Conference opponents in a row and a Jägermeister Cup game in there. This is the first time that he's got a game with his feet firmly under him against a team that's right there above them in the standings. A team that is a playoff team at the moment in Phoenix Rising. A team that has won the title in this league. A team that he respects. He was looking forward to it as that true measuring stick. Here's Donor again into the area. Donor goes for a goal, trying to sneak it near post. Rakowski let it run out for a goal kick.
And a bomber the other way for Palma Ducal.
It's turned into fashion hour with Ricky. McIntosh.
Good ball.
Armanakis up for Gomez. Poor touch, but he has an outlet here through Bravo. Julian Bravo taking it end line, feeding it through. It's there for Donor! Maury Donor continues to score for the Oakland Roots.
Great goal for the Oakland Roots. And it starts with the goalkeeper having the ability to be comfortable with the ball at his feet. Notice how many players he takes out for Phoenix Rising. That whole front line and midfield line. Now it comes down to the willingness, to the movement, and the decision-making of Julian Bravo.
Responding in big moments. Some more adversity thrown their way here on the road, where they've been better, though, on the road this year. That has not been an issue for them coming away from home. Biarahunga. Armanakis has to run from Donor, feeds it that way again. Here goes Maury Donor for Wilson. It is one of those nights for Peter Wilson. If the goal doesn't come at some point.
Great bit of play again for the Oakland Roots, and as this ball comes across, it's a glorious opportunity for Peter. And as it's coming towards your body, go with your right foot. You have a better angle to get your body around it, to make clear contact, and now doing that, you can hit it in far post and near post.
In the red tops, white bottoms, Joe Dickerson once again in the yellow to send us on our way here in half number 2. Glad to have you with us this evening on ESPN Plus, alongside MLS veteran Ricky Lopez-Espin. Dennis looking to scoop it through, knocked down by Biarahanga, played over the top, looking for Sinistera. Senge there every step of the way. Sinistera drops it back for Gomez. Talk about the versatility for Charlie Dennis. It's also there for Danny Gomez for Oakland. Good conversation with Benny Feilhaber about him this week. Called him an 8.5. He's not quite a 10, he's not quite an 8. He's more forward thinking than a traditional 6, and it's just a matter of finding which spot suits him best. I like the way he helped control the game last week in a more advanced role. Armanakis.
Great, well done.
Maury Donor, options in front, squares it back. Sinistera picked up right where Peter Wilson left off, unfortunately for the Roots. Had success in France and Switzerland. Can they get him going? Dennis feeds it across for Smith. Back to Sacco in a moment. Smith chipping it. Sacco waiting for it. The header on cue. Saved by McIntosh. Is it over the line? Referees say no. Sacco right
here from Sacco, and that is his opportunity that you continue to talk about. Meets the ball at its highest point, and notice how he just snaps it down. It's a textbook header. But as Kendall McIntosh comes across,
stays out there.
The whole
There's
ball.
The follow-up right there. I don't think it crosses fully.
Just off the heels of you bringing him into conversation as well, Joe. Great header, even better save for Kendall McIntosh.
The other way, El Masnaoui. Wrong side from El Masnaoui, looking for Sinistera. No way to tell if that one officially crossed the line. No VAR, no goal line technology. Call made is the call that stands. The good thing there for the Roots, the good news I should say rather, is McIntosh put his body between the ball and the assistant referee, so there's no way the assistant referee would have been able to see from that vantage point. I'll say his name and he appears, starting to talk about Sacco, and all of a sudden starting to pop up more now for Phoenix Rising. Calling for it again, here he is. Sacco, overlap is there, goes for goal and scores! Isan Sacco rising to the occasion with his 3rd of the season to level things for Phoenix.
Good bit of play for Phoenix Rising, who are quickly starting to find their rhythm and find success when playing in between lines. As the ball comes back across, continues to circulate. I just want you to watch the patience from Sacco here. That little lift of the foot.
It's having a test of its own. Young core, young team, rebuild of a year. First season under Pamadou Cup. How do you respond going down on the road? Now to the side that you figure may be more likely to find that go-ahead goal, the momentum they've been playing with. Dennis on that left foot goes for goal against his former team, Charlie Dennis. Completely changed this game when he came in. Celebrates with his coach and his teammates.
And if that does not say everything of what it means to these players to play underneath Pamadou Cup.
Sacco, who got the party started for Phoenix with the equalizer at the hour mark. Avayevu almost takes it away. Decision to be made here. It goes again against Avayevu, and it's a yellow card. Joe Dickerson doesn't realize it, but he's already on a yellow. He's going to check his book now and realize it's got to be a second.
He's gone.
So with 7 minutes of added time, Phoenix now end up down a man. Joe Dickerson, have to imagine on the clear, it's done, and there is the clearance and the victory for Phoenix Rising. Coming from behind on the road, it's Charlie Dennis with the match-winning goal against one of his former clubs.
Character building type of win for Phoenix Rising, especially with the amount of pressure